So I had a comment today that I need to show myself because my subscribers are wilting. Well, that's not the premise of my channel. I was not unfortunate that there is lockdown. I was not able to go out because of the quarantine. But now that it's starting to open up again, I will be hoping to do more video that I used to do. And for regarding the subscribers are wilting, I don't know what you're looking at because I could see that the subscriber are still growing, but I'm not really fuss about the subscriber count or whatever because the filming and the video making is all about my own enjoyment, recording my tours, recording my canvassing. So, like I have always said, it doesn't matter if my views are down, subscribers are down, it will soon pick it up again. So, what's the fuss? I don't need to change my premise on the channel of start showing myself. Although I do share, because of the quarantine, I do share a little bit of what's going on with my life, with my viewers. Some don't like it, some don't. Some do because they're learning as they go. But like I said, I don't need to go to the premise that now I have to change the way I blog. Well, subscribers come and go. But if you have good content, that's the main thing about a channel. You will soon see that it will still grow back. But then again, what's the fuss? As long as I like doing what I'm doing. And number one thing, I will never even change the premise, like no e-begging. And it's still the same style, although improved filming, improved content. That is the thing that I'm trying to hope for my channel. October 29, 2020. And yesterday, the welding man hasn't been able to finish the fixing of this big gate because it was raining so hard and brown out for 2 hours. So they just go home, and then today, since it's sunny and the electric is on, it's only a 2-hour one because it was raining hard. But they are now making the forms to start on the trusses. So this gate here is now fixed. Now over here, Janelle is absent. So this one, Old Lito is on to his rendering still, just doing the squaring of the columns because he has done all the walls. And in here, it's so this one, I want the Lord to help it because otherwise it will have no output for today if there's no one pastor to help him out. Para mohamonan siya. So Joe will continue to file on the septic tank and then render it a bit before he does the flooring. So I want the Lord to help him here because Janelle is not here. Since Janelle is absent, so I have Daloy helping here. So that can be done today. And then they'll be also continuing the main toilet and file the blocks on it, leaving the windows on the back. So the dogs is placed here because they're welding out there in the storeroom building. So here you can see how clean is the garden now that Willie has been here. First time I ever seen it like this. He's really good at his job. Now I'm gonna see him in the back of my guest house. So we have to continue all this styling because it's effective. Look, the tiles are clean. I'll have a look what he's done there. And this is the spiral staircase going to the garden and the back of the side of my guest house. You can see it's been dirty again. Sana ka diyan, Noel? Putla ni kamunggay nung. Kamunggay. Kay dagko na kay kahoy. I want him to cut this malunggay tree because so Willie is now clearing out here on my garden of the guest house. As you can see, this is the guest house there. And this garden is, I gotta have to landscape this one first before I can't. I thought the Loy could do this, but look what he's doing, putting all this malunggay tree right in the side of my retaining wall. What, to break? Malunggay trees got very thick roots. They're gonna break the retaining wall. So I instructed Willie to take out all the malunggay trees. It's got malunggay everywhere, even in the bottom of that river. So why put it here in my garden? And the ever-growing lemongrass. Look, why is it becoming like this? Because he only cuts the top of the grass. But then again, I have Willie now. It can be maintained once and for all the time. So I need a landscaper to measure, to do this properly, or I'll have to study it myself. You know, using all the local plants that I have accumulated. But number one priority is to take out this malunggay tree. It's right on my retaining wall. He got about 20 malunggay trees on the river, and why it has to be here as well. So look at all his lemongrass. That's also right outside the slope of Old Bees, Little England. Got loads of lemongrass. But the positive side, it's now gonna be sorted. I want him to pull out all of this, what he's doing here. So this is the state of the guest house garden now, and let's see how it looks gonna be better when the time he's finished. Like I said, I want him to trim that coconut tree. That's always be trim only on the edge, because he don't know how to trim this stuff. And I want him to take out all this malunggay tree. Is gonna be breaking my retaining walls. so I could also do some landscaping around here. There is always much to do when you have a big property, but it's enjoyable. Although I do get fed up with building for so long now, since February for the budget bungalow, and now on my own house, the BPP. But enjoyable, but like everything else, you do get fed up once in a while. So I might put a decking here on the end, here on the corner, and then put a canopy for like to sit down, so it won't be just filled up with soil there. It can be a dramatic effect, and then level out some of the soil here and continue the slab that I've been making there before on the side, because I ran out of time. My guest was coming, tidying up because I was furnishing the guest house as well at the time. So the tidying up is like, because last priority, because the guest that was living there, we don't really care much about the garden, so that was fine. After all that hot sunny weather this morning, the start of the day, this is now what we can see here. This is 1:30 in the afternoon. Look, the rain is now starting to heavily pour on the city again, and it's just coming up here maybe an hour or two, because it's still like lingering on the city before it come up here. But this is gonna be another barrier to continue working, because people will be going on the side waiting for the rain to stop. So I'll go and check out the boys. There's old bees fishes there, safe on the barrel. So on this side, the welding man and his apprentice is in here doing the trusses of the storeroom building. And while outside, you can see the Loy is selling all our plastic cans and other metals that we don't use. So to clear out all our stash there for all this recyclable things. And inside here, let's check on the toilet making. Okay. It's already up here. So one more line, then Gerald will be making he's doing the rendering first inside using a ladder. Mo na nang libila? O napausa? Oh. So that's the level, the final level. So here is how this toilet gonna look like. 3 more files, and then they start putting the roof on it. Unfortunately, it started to rain again, and I was told there's another new typhoon, Kinta, that hits Albay. Already left, and it's another one, new one, that caused all this rain again. So they are making the trusses now for the storeroom building. So you can see the one they done in the back. So John, the apprentice welder, has fixed the handle of the mixie. So it's been welded here. You can see. Silok is mata. Lagi. So I have Junelle continuing the piling of the blocks there. So Julito can render that tomorrow. So to block from the storage room and blocking the smoke coming from the generator room in the future. So while it's being trusses, it will be sorted. You can see here there's now 4 trusses that the welding team has made. They started today, and so they can install it, and then tomorrow they can put on the whatever it's needed. So we will be the one doing the roofing and the ceiling, of course. So even though it's raining, it was raining so hard 10 minutes ago, so you can see it's wet all over. And now it's just drizzling, so they continue working. I had Junelle filing the locking blocks on the end there. So that's blocking the smoke coming from the generator area towards the towards the storeroom. Now Daloy has finally scrubbed that wall that I said I want him to do for a very long time. Now I started scrubbing it. Oh, he realized that I told him to do that. So it's raining again. So we have finished for the day now. You can see that this is now the height of the septic tank. They made the flooring on the bottom. And then tomorrow they'll render it all and then file something here. So it will be in level with the toilet, and then before they make the slab on the top. So that will be the wash and basin area on the outside, and then the bucket of the water, the barrel of water rather, here. And then this is now the main toilet. So there will be a window there and I'll be using all the different tiles that's left over from all my different jobs. So you will be expecting different color tiles in every wall, like yellow there, purple there, green there, and then white on the bottom. Depends on what we can use. So all in all, I just want it neat and tidy. So that will be the toilet. So this will be done tomorrow. Hoping it's all gonna be finished tomorrow. And just waiting for the truss for the roof. Just go backwards to make you have a look properly. So 2 more piles on that main toilet. Septic tanks on the height that I want it to be. Then it's gonna be done.